case. And coincidentally, my friend Matt Sharp, he wears them too. Please welcome him on the stage, Matt Sharp. I really like your outfit tonight, Matt. I love it. For real.
I tried on a bunch of different outfits. Because there was a few periods where you guys were talking for a while.
Yeah.
So I went and put on the assless chaps.
Yeah.
I tried that.
How did you decide on this one?
But this felt more like the end of the tour, because this has been a really long tour for me.
Yeah, this tour, hanging out with Tegan and Sara for 3 days feels like a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough, but, oh.
Where's Tegan's glasses?
Yes, they're right here.
We can't start until she starts. Oh yeah, that was acting. That was comedy. Well, that was
We're role playing, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the role of Tegan at the moment,
Yes,
and she is in the role of Tedward, I believe.
I am, yeah. Okay, so we're playing this song. It's not my song, and it's not a Matt song, and it's not a Tegan song. It's a Bruce Springsteen song, and I'll tell you this, Matt, that when me and Tegan were, when we were 8, we went to Vancouver, BC for the very first time in our lives, and my stepdad, his name is also Bruce. He loves Bruce Springsteen, and he would refer to him only as the boss, and he would bring immaculately detailed cassette tapes with like mixtapes, you know, back in the old, for the kids, these are like CDs, which, okay, like CDs, okay, it's sort of like if you take the digital files that off the computer, and you put them onto something that goes into this old-fashioned machine that plays it through speakers. It's sort of like a computer. Anyways, cassette tapes. My stepdad used to have 12, 13, 14 cassette tapes, and they would be like these crazy mixtapes that he would have it like planned out for the whole 12-hour trip to Vancouver. Like he would have like hour 1 would be like, you know, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey / like, you know, Darkness on the Edge of Town. And then there would be like a mix of kind of like Bruce Springsteen and U2 and like something for my mom. Like there would be like Tracy Chapman or something like that. And then hour 3 would be like Born in the USA, and then like hour 4 would be something else. Anyways, you would have it all mapped out. But this was my favorite Bruce Springsteen song when I was a little kid, because I think that it had the word dance in it, and I like to dance, and so I was a kid when I did. And then when I got older, I was like, it's about sex. But I don't have sex.
I don't know what to say tonight.
Yeah, I know.
I think there's been a lot said.
Is it because I looked at you when I said the word sex?
Well, I know you're kind of funny about saying the word sex.
I am. I'm so weird about saying the word sex in front of children.
Yes.
Like the other day we were playing a song with the word sex in it in front of children, and I just was like, I am so yucky, and I don't ever want to say the word sex in front of a kid.
You could just say you're tired of making love.
Making love, yeah.
Yeah.
If I was doing any of that. Anyways, okay.
Oh, if I could ask a favor real quick, since I get to be Tegan, I get to talk now.
Let it all out, whatever you need.
I figured.
Whatever you need.
You know. I've been trying to explain to my mother who Tegan and Sara are for about 5 years now.
Okay.
And she gets like very confused very easily.
Yeah.
And you know, she still refers to songs as numbers.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any numbers that I would know?
Yeah.
And things like that, you know? Yeah. It's one of the better things about my mother.
Yeah. Is she like 100?
Well, you know, yeah, she's got something like that, and what was I gonna say? Oh, yes. So I've been trying to explain it to her, but I just thought tonight maybe if you guys could, everybody with their camera phones could film this and put it up on YouTube. I could share it with my mom, and she would finally understand what's going on.
Does your mom?
Although this might be very confusing to her.
Yeah.
She asked me questions. She's like, okay, are they a band? Or are you in the band? And those kinds of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sleeping with them?
Oh wow.
And those kinds of things.
Well, just because if your mom actually sounds pretty
And I
progressive.
say, no, Mom, they play for the other team. And she's like, oh, that's good, dear. You know?
I'm gonna put all the Garfields in an orgy away from it, just in case it does go up on YouTube and your mom goes and zooms in really close, and she's like, are those Garfield cats all having a big orgy with their sporting equipment? So, okay, so this is for Matt Sharp's mom, okay? So videotape it and then put it on the internet. Does your mom have a computer?
Yes, she does.
Okay, so she's progressive enough that she has a computer and she understands YouTube. Does she understand Xtube, though? That was a good joke, wasn't it? Come on. I've embarrassed Matt. Okay, seriously, you look swell. Okay, let's do this, okay. I'm sorry, I said, this is how I roll. I talk about Xtube and moms, okay? Jeez. Bring me home to me.
Let's go!
No kidding. Thank you, Matt. That's so something I would have said, except I would have done it. Move it. Let's go. He was talking until like 10 seconds ago. I need a scene change. There we go.
There we go.
Sexy lighting.